Namaste. Namaste. Good afternoon. I'm back again, and this is Destiny. I was out into nature this morning doing a video very early this morning. I posted that video earlier, and I was encouraging and motivating all the viewers out there to make this day your Be Me Day. And I really do encourage that. Just be you, do you, enjoy you, love you, do everything. Just take time out one day out of the week and just set that day aside for yourself. Pamper your body, love your body, feed your body the most healthiest and the most nutritious, plant-based lifestyle of eating with foods that's from Mother Nature. And I'm not doing that video again. But when I came back from that venture outside, I started getting back into my schoolwork. And I was just going over some of the books, and I was reading through some information. Very good book. I'm going to share a few of these. I'm going to share some of these books. Powerful information. If you really want to truly, and you're serious about your lifestyle, you're serious about your eating better and healthy and nutritious and wholesome foods, if you're really serious, you would not just be just listening to the information or peeping at the information and moving on. You're going to take time and sit down and say, let me see how this can be applied to my life. What is the universe is speaking to me? What messages are the universe sending? I got to thinking, when I got back in, as I sat down and I was doing some of my homework, and I'm started thinking about, I hear a lot of talking about restaurants, fast food chains, the producers sending their products into the grocery stores and different things like that. And it just dawned on me that as I'm putting out my different information and sharing with people, and a lot of other people sharing information, recipes, and on vegan lifestyle and vegan diets and vegan meals, and more people now are looking toward a more healthy, wholesome, and nutrition menu. And people are beginning to wake up and taking this more serious. And a lot of people is getting away from those unhealthy diets, eating a lot of sugar and putting in their foods, dairy products, animal meats and proteins and things of that nature, all kinds of things. People are waking up. People begin to read. There are toxins, all kinds of things in their foods, but they don't take the time to read the label. And I keep telling you, read the label. The label on these products, there are so many toxins and chemicals that can just knock you off. And you're thinking that you're having some situation or pain or sickness in your body, may be triggered to something else, but it's the foods from the chemicals and the toxins that you have put into your body, has seeped into your body over a process of time and years. And now your body is breaking down. Your immune system is no longer handling it. And now sicknesses and diseases and pains and all kinds of different ailments are creeping upon you and taking a hold of you, but you're not looking outside of the situation and the pain. All you want us to do is label it like, oh, well, this is something that it runs in my family, or this is something that I just go through, my body just interacts to. No, it most likely is triggered by the chemicals and the toxins that is put into these foods. And let me go a little further, because what made me want to do this video as I was doing my school study, you've been bamboozled all your life. Seriously. You've been lied to, you've been deceived, you've been programmed, manipulated by the matrix. You've been manipulated, programmed, deceived, bamboozled by your ego, because your ego has set your whole life into the operation that it can control and maneuver you, and it sends out these negative messages and all these things that is not good or healthy for you, to keep you in your lower self, in your lower ego state, so you'll never reach your higher consciousness state of being. As long as we stay in our lower state of being, in our ego, and we're doing things that is not healthy, we're going to be doing things that is not positive, we're going to be doing things that is going to create more of what we are already created, which is illness, diseases, and in the long run, possibility, death. So, I got to thinking, since now many people are waking up, they begin to ask questions, they begin to leap farther than what they're being told, to find out more about a vegan lifestyle, plant-based meals, putting down eating all those animal meats and things. People are really getting serious. And a lot of people are looking for holistic foods into your grocery stores, your supermarkets, your whole food places. They are looking for more healthy plant-based vegan foods at restaurants, fast food chains, but they're not finding them. You just pick and choose a little bit of vegetables here and there, and you could create yourself a meal, because a lot of restaurants, they say they offer vegetarian, but really I've been out there and no, it's not all that. And plus then, if they make up these foods for you, how do you know what they're putting in them? So the best way to know that you're really getting a 100% organic, wholesome, healthy, nutritious, vegan, vegetarian, and animal-free diet is that you have to learn how to make these meals on your own. I do a lot of posting on vegetarian, and I post a lot of recipes that my daughter and I have done, and a lot of recipes that a lot of vegans have put out there, with many recipes, many different meals and meals preparation. They are very powerful and loaded with good information. You just got to get out there and read it. Go to my Facebook group page, and I will post that here in the link of this video. Again, visit Destiny Forever on Facebook. And I'm telling you, you just got to take time out to read, study it, learn, make this thing become a personal statement for yourself. Be serious. You start, you stop, you start and you stop, and you start and you stop, and then all of a sudden you just flip all the way back, way back. And you're only damaging your body and hurting your body more and more and more. And the ones that are waking up, congratulations. Keep striving, keep thriving, keep moving to your greater and higher self. Continue to allow the universe to guide and direct you with your more healthy lifestyle and way of eating your foods. Now, restaurants, they are really catching on. They're really catching on. And I said, we've been programmed, and we got to stop letting our people program us. We got to stop allowing the matrix system to manipulate us, lie to us, deceive us, and do all these things. We keep giving our power over to them. Take back your power and control your own life. Learn your body. Let the divine power, your God, your source, reveal to you everything that he needs for your body. Is already out there in nature. It can heal you. Foods that can heal, it's all out in nature. But we got to take it more serious. And when you do go into the grocery stores and the food chains, please read labels. Read labels. Oh, a lot of things on those labels, I'm telling you, there are such long names you ain't never heard of. You can't even pronounce the names. That is only a red flag telling you something wrong with that, and that you need to run and flee as far as away from that product. Put it back on the shelf and get out of there. Stop bringing home this stuff that you can't read. Stop bringing home things that telling you that this is that, and in other terms, like sugar, there's a whole lot of different forms of sugar, and I did a video on that. You know, that high fructose corn syrup, that sucrose, and that dextrose, and all those different things. It's not saying sugar, but it's another form of sugar, and it's a whole lot worse than probably what sugar is. So we gotta read, and we don't know what it is. Go home and do a research. Do your own research. Find out. But restaurants, they are targeting you. They're seeing what you out there talking about. They're seeing what you're doing. They are behind the scenes on your videos. They're behind the scenes on your messages on Facebook or whatever social media. They are hearing you. They're hearing you. They're watching everything that you're doing. And they are saying, okay, so they are trying to wake up to a more healthier eating lifestyle. They're trying to go vegan. They're trying to get away from the animal meats and the animal products. And they're trying to move away into natural way of eating. So now what they do is we got to move a step ahead. And we got to put out our vegan burgers at our fast food chains, our vegan pizzas at our pizzas restaurants, our vegan main dishes and courses that we make in our restaurants. We got to draw them in there so they can say, oh, this is awesome, this is great. I don't have to worry about now someone telling me how to make this, or me making it on my own, or cooking it, or preparing my own meal. They're doing it for you, but they're not. They actually not, baby. I mean, I'm sorry, but they're not. What they doing is still controlling and manipulating you and lying to you, because a lot of those things that they're calling veganism, whole plant foods, it's not really. It's just the name they put on the end of it, because all of a sudden you're waking up and that name now, vegan, plant-based, animal-free, dairy-free, and all that, it's got your attention. And if they can put that out there, they can hold your attention, they can draw you in to eating still unhealthy, very unhealthy foods. And you're thinking that you're getting totally absolutely vegan, plant-based, vegetarian, free of animal products, free of dairy products. You think you're getting away from them? No, they're pulling you in, and they're still using you, manipulating you, and they're using your money to build them $1 million trillion industry. It's nothing about you. So be very careful. And I know that I'm just going to say this one thing. I know there's one product that's been on the market and it's making a big name for itself. And I think it's called Beyond Meat Burger. Read the label on that product. And a lot of people now I know and I've heard and I've seen a lot of reviews, they are turning toward that Beyond Meat Burger. You better look at it again. And that's not the only one that I can talk about. There's a whole lot of more that's using the name under vegan and vegetarian, and they're using these healthy, holistic names because they know that your attention is right now is looking for a more healthy way of lifestyle. And so if we can keep them coming to the store and buying this and buying that, they think they're eating healthy. If we can pull them into our restaurant and we say, oh, this is vegan pizzas, or this is a vegan burgers. I'm not going to name the chain's names. I'm not going to name these restaurants and fast food chain names out there. They know, and I'm sure you all know. I hear a lot of people coming back and say, oh, they're going vegan, they're doing this and they're making this. They don't have your best interest in mind. Be careful. You got to be a whole lot wiser than they are. We have been bamboozled all our life. Do not continue to sleep, and do not continue to let them control you in your life and your health. Take back your power in your health. You take it back. You go and you find yourself a holistic, Whole Foods place where you can buy your own organic foods, or you best get out there, get you some land, some property, and begin to grow in your own foods. You create your own healthy dish because you know what you're going to put in it. That's really your only true alternative to really get yourself away from the programming of all these different restaurants, food chains, and this industries, and all these producers out there putting out things that's telling you it's good for you, and there's GMOs, and there's chemicals, there are toxins, there are so much stuff in there. It's going to take hold of your body in the long run. Not just going to produce you a poor, unhealthy body and lifestyle. Eventually, it will shut your body totally down. And just be careful. I want you to get wise. They think they're wise enough because they can put it out there, and you trust these restaurants and trust these names because you've been eating from them from a little child all the way up to where you are now. And now they're saying, oh, they're changing, so I'm going to help them to change. They're not changing for you. They're changing to program your mind. They're still throwing in animal meats, and they're adding all these different things. They adding all these different dairy products in these foods, and they adding all these bad foods and these bad toxins, these bad chemicals, and they're saying it's 100% vegan, 100% organic, and it's healthy. This is a great book. I love this book, Foods That Heal. It will tell you about every food you can possibly think of. It will tell you everything this food is good for your body. It will tell you how it can help and heal certain things and problems that may be in your body. This book has everything, and I love this book. There's another book. It's called Your Body's Many Cries for Water, and I talked about this book before. You also need to give your body plenty of water. Hydrate your body, saturate your body every single day. Your body is crying for water. I don't mean just any kind of water. You got to go get purified water, please. And don't think that that water in your tap that comes out in your faucet is the good water. Or sometimes you buy water in the stores. You got to know what a good water is. And maybe one day I can do another study on this. But get that book. You got to start reading. You got to start depending on people. And I'm trying to help to wake you up. I'm not trying to get out here and tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm just giving you information. I'm putting it in front of you so it can stir you up to wake yourself up more. So you can be constantly aware of these lies, because they program us from all our lives. Our ancestors, they have been enslaved in the systems, and now we are still carrying that pattern on. And now it's coming down to our health and our diet, and we still allowing this system to program us. Great book, and I was also talked about the nerve force, builds a powerful nerve force, and I recently talked on some topics in this book. This is book, A Cure for Those Dull, Dragged Out, Helpless, Hopeless Feelings. You got to have a strong, powerful nervous system. This is a great book. Millions of healthy, happy followers have learned to control and increase their vital nerve force. And you need to do the same. You need to learn how to take control. Read. Get this book. You can get a lot of these books right here. I think most of them probably is on Amazon, okay? This book, Colon Health. You got to have a clean colon, okay? This is a great book as well. This book will help you and it will answer all the questions that you may have about your colon system, because you want to keep your colon clean. This book will show how every organ and gland and cell in your body is affected by the condition of the large intestines, which is your colon. So read, get out there, get information. All of this colon emphasizes prevention, but as promises, they relate from those afflictions like constipation, fatigue, poor eyesight, hearing loss, asthma, prostrate trouble, colds, allergies, nagging backaches, respiratory disorders, digestive problems, gas, abdominal pains, and colitis, and so many, numerous and other ailments. I'm telling you, colon health is a great book. And this is another book, because I've been doing videos. I'm saying we always think about, when we talk about health, eating more healthy, that's the only thing, but it's our whole entire body, from the inside to the outside. We got to take care of our bodies. We got to purify our bodies. We got to pamper our body. We got to love our bodies. We got to do things to keep our body cleansed and purged from the inside as well. This is a great book. This is a book. This is a great book. And it helps you to become a beautiful, beautiful being that the Creator has created you to be. And you needed to pay more attention. This one I just did my study on, and I talked about the deadly emotions. Oh, wow. You can overcome the deadly emotions that could trigger the disease processes. Stress and anger, fear, anxiety, and depression, and any negative emotions can become a ticking time bomb. You got to know when to turn it all off, shut it down, and let it go, and get yourself away from all of this programming, all these things that the system is trying to keep you tied to and controlled by. This destructive emotions, it will help you to be able to cleanse and rid your body of all the deadly emotions that causes diseases and sickness in our body. Detox diets. Good book. Cleanse your body, cleanse your mind safely and naturally. We want to do it the naturally way. I do a lot of spices and herbs. I have to go out there and find me 100% organic spices and herbs. I eat from nature's plate. I go into nature's cupboard all the time, and I pull out my spices and my herbs, and I want to get things I know that's going to detox my body. And it helps me to find simple suggestions for decreasing the toxins in my body by changing the way that I shop for my food, the way that I cook, and the way that I eat, and the way that I exercise. I need to keep my body cleansed. Detox diets. We need to do a detox, I think, at least annually. We need to do a detox. Keep our bodies purged. Okay? And this book. Well, this is all about biology. This is the science. A complete introduction to the science of life, from a single cell to human anatomy. And this is all about your whole body, your body system, and how it's made and how it's built up. That was a study. Biology is the functional science, yet it is one of the most complex. Now, biology made simple, this book here is here to help you with the science and the non-science majors alike, and may help you to understand. And covering all these themes of your biology, all these parts of your body, including the cellular basis of life, the interaction of organism, and evolutionary processes of all beings, this book will help you to understand and help you to be able to comprehend. It helps you to unify the things of biology, the chemistry for biology, and the living cells, the DNA, the evolution, genetics, animal organizations, homeostasis. This book here, get this book. And the last book is Heal Yourself. Heal Yourself. And this book is talking about the 38 states that blocks our body healing ability and the Bach flower. This is talking about flowers and plants and different things that can heal our bodies. Another good book. I won't get no further into this one. I haven't not talked about this one yet, but I will be getting into this one later. And as I get more information, I may come back and share information on this book as well. And that's it. Be careful. Restaurants, fast food chains, the producers send their products into the stores. They are hiking up their advertisement, telling you that you are getting 100% vegan, healthy, plant-based meals. A lot of them are bamboozling and lying. They are setting you up so you can continue to pour all your money into their industry to keep them multi-billionaires and trillionaires rich. And they're draining you of your beautiful, healthy self. They are smart, but we got to get smarter. On that further note, I hope this really helped you. Post your comments in the comments box. Tell me how I can be able to help you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you become your more wholesome and healthy self. And this is what the Creator has put me out here to do, to share this information. Take it serious. Take your life serious. Take your health and your body serious. And most of all, take Mother Nature for her word. Be serious. I love you guys. On that further note, Destiny is out of here. Got to get back into class. I got to learn more so I can bring more. Namaste. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon.